Oh my gosh, what just happened? Alright, y'all. I'm back. We got in on BAT at 244. It went up to 282 and just made a huge top and tail 5 minute candle. I've been taking some profits and I'm going to take some more here. I'm going to sell 30%. And then MIGI was just up and oh my gosh, what just happened? Dang. Just had a huge drop. Alright, we're gonna wait on MIGI. BMNU is slowly grinding up to the top. We still got 500 shares on that. This MIGI is not. BTTC, what happened to you? I only have 38 shares left on BEAT, so I don't gotta worry about that. MIGI just made a slam to the bottom. Now it's rising back up to the top. Man, I had an alarm right at 9:18 and it bounced right off of that. Actually went down to 9:14. There it is. That was a crazy bounce. Was this that 24,500 and it went down to 24,300. I'm like, what the heck happened? So we're going to set up to sell. We're in at 963. Do we add is the question. I think when we break over this 1012 and we hold over that, might be able to add. Damn, what happened? I got 500 shares on PETS. And it's just, the shorts just took over. I'm going to put my stop under VWAP even though I know they're going to be searching for that. Actually, this is a 5 minute wick. Yeah, we got a 5 minute doji candle. Just gonna wait. MIGI is making its move now. We got 500 shares in that one. That should be a big profit taker if it goes up to the top. $8.25 was the entry. Was the right entry. Was the proper entry. Of course, I got the boys from Trader TV live. But I gotta check out my stream, make sure I'm good. So let me see. There goes MIGI. Whoa. It's waking to the bottom again. BEAT. We just broke. We just closed in the middle of the 10 EMA. I think we're going to add aggressively on this one. BTTC is forming a bottom. How many shares do we have? Let's add 50 more here. PTS. We're breaking back over the 10 EMA on the 5-minute chart. MIGI is breaking higher. Let's go. There goes MIGI. PTS. We didn't add yet. I don't think it's created a gap. What is PL doing? PL is getting out of the range. I said 25 shares. That should be, it's creating. We're just going to give it 25 shares. There goes. Let's go. Let's start taking some profits. Let's take some profits. Selling 25 at the ask. We're just taking some profits right now. There we go. We got that one. When it goes up again, 10.16, 10.14, 10.16. So sell at the ask again. We still have 450 shares left. We're at 10.20 now. I'm going to keep selling at the ask. Let's sell at the ask because I just did last and it was a lower price. This looks like a squeeze though. So I'm gonna get another 25 shares in BTTC. It looks like it formed that bottom at 575, 570, and now it's making a move back up. Where we at 125. I think I'm gonna get 250 shares in this one. MIGI. Let's take some more profits. Let's sell 25 at the ask. There it goes. There it goes. So let's just do this. Let's sell 25 at 1050. I see people all around here. Yeah, we're just taking profits right now, man. And there it goes, flushing to the downside. That's why we take profits when it makes highs. So I'm going to just reduce my shares now. BMNU is stalling. It knows it needs to hit that. I'm going to go for this 118 up here. Since I've been waiting all day, I might as well just wait a little bit more. Whoa. Whoa. See that? I added to this and now it dropped down again. Let's buy 25 at the bid. 25 at the last. Because that's the right entry, actually. The blue line. That's where we're supposed to buy from. So we're just going to add more to that and average our price down. If we take an L, we take an L. What happened to BMNU? Alright, I'm going to take some profits on this one. Saw 100 at last. Saw 100 at ask. There we go. What happened to this guy? It's falling back in. Still got 200 shares left. Alright, BTTC. I don't know why you doing this, man. I'm supposed to buy at this blue line. Based on my strategy, based on the things that I've seen. After this is the VWAP bands, if you're wondering what that is. So there's always buying done at that blue line and then selling is done at the red line. Don't ask me the signs behind it. And there goes BMNU going back up to the high side. And this one is still dropping even more. There goes MIGI. Still got our 200 shares left. Well, we got 175 left. 125. Alright, let's sell 25 at 11. It made a 1093 high. No, 25. So by law, you really shouldn't be getting in this until it breaks over this, but it appears to be a consolidation going on here. I call accumulation, but I could be all the way wrong. Thank God we got MIGI making up for some of the L we're taking on this BTTC. There goes BMNU. So let's take profits now, live. So we got in a BMNU at 1034. It's now at 1072. We have 500 shares we've been shaving off. So we're just gonna keep shaving off. I'm gonna sell 25 at the ask. Sell another, how much we have left? 200 shares. Sell another 25 at the ask. Okay, keep going higher. So now MIGI pull back for a bit. That should be the ad. But let's see if it drops back to this previous high. 1010. Alright, let's keep building up this position. Let's keep building up on HTTC. I mean BTTC. Just got to bring our price down. So we're just going to hold these 100 shares on MIGI. See what it tops out at. And BTTC, it's breaking back over that blue line. And we're back. We just made it back over 25K. Now we're back under. So was at 27K yesterday. So was just at 23 earlier. I just noticed if I take my time and have patience and trade using my strategy, I could be profitable. But if I'm just all over the place, it doesn't add up. So we're holding on to MIGIs, making new highs. So let's just hold on to it. BMNU is going to come down here. I'm going to add another 500 shares on BMNU in this gap. It's got to fill that gap. And I'm going to take out at 1097. So MIGI keeps going. Alright, I'm seeing a top and tail candle. I'm going to sell 25 more. And we'll wait for So this was the biggest candle so far out of all of these pushes. So that could be the last push. If you notice this, all of these candles in this run here, this is one run. This is another one, and every time we get the biggest candle right after it, it's a red one. See? So we got the biggest candle so far in this run. The biggest black candle. My black candles represent green candles. So, and on the 1 minute chart, it's a top and tail. PL is making new highs. Yep. MIGI. See that on the 5 minute? So, that's a solid top and tail candle. So, we're just going to hold them 25 shares and then we'll wait for re entry. What happened to BTTC again? Try back under the 5 EMA and 10 EMA. Alright, for this one here, we're going to pack our patience. BMNU, what happened to you? So I'm going to put a stop on BMNU above my entry price because I was in profit and I just added 500 shares and I don't expect it to drop below this candle that is at right now. So if it drops below that, it could mean something else. So my stop is right at 1057. MIGI. We have 25 shares left and we're just going to hold. But you see that top and tail, that 5 minute candle? That looks ridiculous. So you never know. It hasn't closed yet. I don't even see the countdown. BTTC is just not it, man. And I keep adding on to this. Let's hope this one works out. Because it's draining down all of our earnings for the day, man. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong because MIGI keeps going higher. And there goes BMNU and made another gap. So, man, wish we held more, don't we? Wish we held more, don't we? So I'm gonna put a stop. No, I'm gonna put a stop right here under this, at the top of the range. And I'm just gonna leave that one and let it rock. BMNU, we just added another 500 shares, and now we are in the money. And BTTC is still draining us down. We added another one. I'm gonna add up to 500 shares on this. I'm gonna buy the bid again. And we were scalping out that 500 shares, so we're gonna get out here. I have a stop loss, so let me modify that. I'm gonna do 500 shares. So I'm gonna use this stop loss as my take profit, and I'm putting it right under here. Cause where I'm at now, we at $100 in profit. I'm gonna leave it down here. So I'm gonna keep 100 shares, but if it comes back down, I expect it to come down to this gap and bounce off of this gap and continue its move back up. But if it doesn't do that and it wants to go back down, we'll get stopped out of 500 shares in profit. And MIGI, same thing here. I have a profit taker. This is a 5-minute candle. So I wanted to take profits up in these highs pretty much. So I'm going to have my stop loss as a profit taker. If it breaks under the 10 EMA, I'm out. It's 10,000 shares to sell at 11.90. So, yeah, if it breaks under the 10 EMA, we're out. And BMNU, like I said, I expected it to bounce off of that gap. It filled the gap now. Where's my stop loss? Dang, I was pretty close to my stop loss. I just want my stop above my entry price. There we go. Now we're back in the money on BMNU. It got that liquidity that it was looking for. Hopefully we continue to the top side. I know. You guys is like, why are you in BTTC? I have no freaking clue. Why am I in this stock? Because I have hope, man. It has a very low float. 1.76 million. And the way it was moving earlier, look at that. It went up to $12. So now we've averaged in down to 565. So my out is going to be 478. If it goes down to 478, we're out. It's 12:49. I didn't even eat, man. I want to drink some water. Oh, I got some cookies. Let me go get my cookies right quick. I said I'm going up to 500 shares, so I'm going to keep going for the lower price. So MIGI is making new highs. It's more new highs. More new highs for MIGI. Oh my God, 12 something now. So I'm setting up to take profit with this. I'm taking profits at the highs. Because if this thing flushes down, It might give us a chance for a re-entry. We're just gonna go with less shares. We might do like 50 shares because we're not about to give back everything we made with this. So, BTTC, did we get the fill? Yes, we did. So now we average at 562. 480 is the it's out. If it breaks under that, we're doomed. Yeah, MIGI has very low flow. I should have kept more shares on this. But it's consistently putting too many 5 minute green candles. I thought that was the end of the push, but that was a really aggressive move to the top. Now I got 25 shares left. I should hold it. And BTTC is still going lower. PTS. Well, we have 500 shares on this one. We're going to build this up too. Alright, we bounced off a VWAP. 5 minute new high yet? Nope. Let me see. This previous high was 312. This high. What's going on, man? 313. Oh, yeah, we got a new high. Let's add 500. Boom. Did it give me the fill, though? As soon as we added 500. Did we get that fill? No, we didn't get the fill yet. It's alright, we'll wait. BTTC, you are something else, bro. Where we at now? 425 shares. I'm gonna get another, because it's still not breaking under this. So usually from what I've seen, it does this and then it'll give us another huge candle to the top. Or it's gonna keep breaking lower and then we're domed. Look at that. Came all the way next to my stop. It's about to take me out 500 shares. But you didn't, BMNU. Ah, BTTC, you are stressful. Ladies and gentlemen, we still have 25 shares in MIGI. We would be in so much more profit right now at 500 shares from 963 to 12. That was our plan. Why didn't we stick to our plan? We planned to get out at $12. You're learning with me. You're learning right along with me. That's what we're doing here. So now I'm seeing this rejection candle coming in. I have my stop loss right under the 10 EMA. My stop loss to take profit for real. PETS, what's going on? Did we get the fill yet? Nope. Think it's coming back in now. Probably gonna give us that fill. If it doesn't, we'll still add. We got a chance. We're gonna add over that 321, our exact entry price. Oh, we got stopped out of MIGI. Let's see here. One day, what's going on? Refresh. Yep, that was a big drop. Instantly going right back up. But that's an inducement. It looks like an inducement candle. Oh my gosh, BTTC just keeps breaking my heart. It's not like you're flushing, so you're holding. So I'm accumulating while they're accumulating. That's my mental process with this trade. We're gonna accumulate because it gave us a very nice wick right here. 478,000 shares on that one candle. 195. See, so the volume haven't stepped back in. It's 53,000. So this was 500,000 shares, and then this was 478,000. This was 195. This was 151, 117, 64. So the buying is going down. So that's why the selling is going down. So that's why I'm trying to add. But it's like, oh, we got that fill on PL. Look at that. If you just be patient and wait. I'm hearing noise upstairs. I think my mother is up there. I'm gonna go take a break in a second. Okay, BTTC. Now it's looking like it's doing that thing again. But usually the second bounce from underneath here is where we get in. So let's get 25 more at the bid. It's getting over the 5 EMA. We're going for 500 shares. We're at 475 now. So, and we've been getting bottom price. So let's hope this trade turns out to be what we think it could be. BEAT. Then did we get stopped out? I think we did. But it's waking right back up. That's right where I had my I had two alerts set right there. One at 240 and it just bounced up for 240. Yeah, I'm getting in here. That's a huge bottoming wick candle. I'm gonna get it at the bid though. Ooh, that's a wick. That's a good wick right there. Did you see that wick? Alright, BTTC looks like it's making moves now. Alright, so let's get our last 25 shares at the bid. And whatever happens, happens with this. BEAT. We got 500 shares in this one. That's a very 1 minute wick, and the very next candle was a high, and it closed bullish. So, and it closed above, it closed on the 10 EMA. So now we're breaking over, and this 5 minute candle is still giving me that wick. Now it's going down to the bottom a little bit. Hold your horses. What is BTCC doing? There we go. We got our last 25 shares. We're averaged in at 552, and it's currently at 512. So there it is, 512, 511, 510. So we're just gonna hold on to that one. PETS is dropping lower. No, it's not. Thought it was. Just got rejected. It's 1 p.m. What happened again? Hold on. What happened with BMNU? I got stopped out? I sure did. Got stopped out of 500 shares. All right, the market is slowing down a bit. Maybe that's a chance for me to go find something to eat for real. We have 1,000 shares on PETS at 317. It's down at 314, so we'll wait. And we're gonna put a stop loss 25 cents below, but I'm really going 298. Uh, it's at 312. I give it 289. That way it's got to break through both of these VWAPs. I know. I got two different VWAP on my chart. And there goes BEAT. We have 500 shares. And it's dropping back lower. So let's put our stop below this right there. Below both of the VWAP as well. If it goes under there, we're done. BTTC. Our stop is going to be under 480. Why would we do that when we know that's exactly where they're going to go wake us out at? 480, where's the previous high? So, I've held this thing all day. I don't think I need a stop loss on it, but we don't trade that way. You don't think you need a stop loss. I mean, I'm looking at the action right now. I'm looking at the movement. And I'm going to have to come back and give y'all an update. I am going to put a stop loss 100% minus 25 cents, and I have to hurry up and move it down. 480, so 447. Goes down to 450, and I just lost a whole bunch of money. But I'm not going to get wicked out. So, there we go. PETS, we got 1,000 shares at 317. It's at 328. We're going to sell 500 at 348. Actually, we're going to sell 500 shares at 355. So let me take this stop loss off because don't allow you to have a stop loss and a profit taker unless you use the OC order, which is not available on paper trading. So let's go PTS. I said we hold on to this and just see MIGI. Are we still in MIGI? BTTC is trying to break back over that the bottom of the VWAP range. PETS is moving up nice and sweet. So that's a range where we should take some profit. So let's sell 250 at the last price. That's a profit taking area right there. Good. Now we have 750 shares left. We're going to wait for that top of the range. use a stop loss to take profit. It's looking like a squeeze is happening. We're gonna sit right under this here. Set my entry price. 317, so 318. Gotta stop at 318. It's not really a stop, so take profit. BTTC looks like it's making moves to the top. Not really. PETS could bounce off of that. All right, so let's PETS, PL, BMNU, BEAT, and BTTC. So I'm gonna take a quick break, get some water to drink, eat some cookies right quick, and get some rice and some. And I'm gonna see y'all in a little bit. I'll be right back.